All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of the After Party Podcast. I'm your host, DJ Dumo, and I have with me Dwight in the house.
What up, what up, what up?
I got Hannah,
Hey.
and I have Marie in the building.
Hi.
It's about to go down. It's going to get hot. It's going to get spicy. I cannot wait for this episode. Grab yourself a drink. Grab yourself anything that'll help you feel comfortable because it's about to go down. And we'll be right back with you after the intro. All right, we're back to the After Party Podcast. Today's episode, we're talking about cheating because my buddy, he just broke up with his girlfriend and he told me the reason was because he cheated on her. Now, the question is, ladies, if you find your man cheating on you or you find out he cheated on you, would you take him back? Why and why not?
Okay, wait, I have a
You
question.
said he cheated on
yeah,
her.
he cheated on her and he broke up with her?
Well, she broke up with him.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah. And
I was gonna need to shake his hand.
Because
That's
I
so
was gonna
crazy.
actually say like good. Because
yeah, for real.
so first of all, no, right? You should not take that person back. And not because because a lot of people will think like, oh, I can get over it, or like he's gonna change and blah 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 blah. But to be honest, like a relationship after a betrayal like that can never go back to exactly the same, right? There's gonna be like more issues after that. Now he cheated on you. You're not gonna fully be trusting of him.
Mhm.
And then it's like every time he's going out, you're gonna be like thinking about it. Like you shouldn't be in a relationship where like your man can't go outside without you like wondering. And the fact that he cheats on you, you're going to always wonder. So no matter if you feel like, oh, I'll forgive him or what, I'll get over it, the relationship cannot be the
Nah,
same.
but like, okay, just because like it doesn't take him cheating to make you wonder where he's at. Like you're gonna wonder regardless as a girl.
No,
No, I
no,
don't
So you're
think
no.
saying
so.
you,
I don't
if your
think
man's
so.
out, you sleep comfortable at night.
Well,
I
right.
do. Yeah, I've been in relationships where I
Yeah.
trust my mans no matter
I'm
what.
telling
I don't
you.
need to know where he is 24/7.
Mhm. Because
I go to sleep at night knowing that I don't have to be like, where the fuck you at, you know?
right,
Like,
because
it's-
this is the thing. It's innocent until proven guilty, right?
Exactly.
If you've
Mhm.
never given me a reason to wonder, why am I wondering? And if you are that girl, check yourself, to be honest. Like
Mhm.
you're not secure with yourself.
Exactly.
If your man has done nothing to make you feel any type of way and you
Yeah.
don't trust him,
And you
that's
have
an
no
issue.
reason to act like that.
Yeah.
So what would you consider cheating? Like, does his dick actually have to like go into her for
Well,
that to be
yes, that
cheating?
is cheating.
Yes.
That is cheating
Mhm.
when
Okay.
the dick goes into another
Okay,
bitch. But
so for me,
for me, it's if their lips touch another bitch, that's cheating.
Mhm.
Oh, what about texting? Like, if he's just kind of like
See,
he,
I
he
can
didn't
get
kiss
over
her?
that. I can get over that if a guy because guys get tempted very easily. I understand that they do,
Mhm.
and other girls like if a girl looks pretty, like you know
I would
whatever.
say it's both guys and girls get tempted.
Yeah, they do. They really do. See, I could get over that, like the texting, whatever. If a guy texts another girl and like I find that out, like I can get over that. But if I know that a guy has like actually gone as far to like kiss another girl or
Mhm.
go beyond that, then like that's cheating.
yeah, okay, so that's 100%. Like there's so many steps before dick to vagina.
Mhm.
Do you know what I'm
It
saying?
depends
Yeah.
on the girl. You
And
need-
then, so like for me, I think, yes, like sex, like that's cheating 100%, right?
Mm-hmm.
Plain, like, but anything that my partner is doing that he wouldn't do in front of me is an issue, and I would consider that cheating. So
Hmm.
let's say me and my man go to a party, right? Like if he sees like his female friend and he hugs her, hey, blah blah, how are you, right? And that's a regular thing, and he can do that in front of me. That's
Yeah.
no problem. But as soon as you're out and I'm not with you, and you're doing extra shit that you wouldn't do if I'm not there, then that's an issue. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like, do you normally text this bitch? You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
if I'm right next to you, can you do this? And if
Mhm.
you can't, then that's cheating. Like respect. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
it
saying?
is.
Like have some
Because
respect.
they have different intentions.
So it's not just
yeah.
fucking somebody that makes it cheating. Because
Mhm.
there's too many steps that get there. So like how did it start? You meet the girl and oh, you guys are friends, you're hanging out, you're talking. It's gonna get there, but like even before you get to those steps, like you already fucked up.
Yeah. Well, there's this thing that they say, a guy sometimes cheats with a girl not because he's emotionally attached to her. It's just we guys sometimes we think with our dicks and
Hmm.
I could cheat on you. It doesn't mean I don't love you. I still
Exactly.
love
No,
you, baby.
and I
you know?
totally get that. I do.
I don't want to. Don't listen to Dumo. I speak with my
I
brain.
do.
My
I
dick,
don't know.
that's Dumo.
I do
My
get
dick
that.
don't speak.
Like,
to me.
I'm not. I'm because you said like, what do you consider cheating, right?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
And you know what? Like guys, they do like mess up sometimes. I totally get that. I don't know. Me and you might have a little bit different.
I don't
views,
like
and
that
that's
we're
what-
just saying guys. Girls mess up too.
No,
Yeah.
like I
Girls
was
do
just
mess up
about to
too.
say. I
We'll
was just
come to
about to
girls
say.
later.
But like I said,
More.
like guys, like they could love you with their whole heart and still fuck up like that. Like I get that.
Yeah.
I've dated
That is
guys
true.
where they would like go like beyond for me and do everything for me, and they still like fucking cheat, you know?
Mhm.
Yeah.
And it's
yeah.
like I can still tell that they care about me and they love me because they do things for me that nobody else would ever do. But then they still fuck up at the end of the day, you know?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Mhm.
So why should you lose a man who trusts you, who loves you so much just because he cheated
Because
a
he,
little
what
bit?
do you
Because
mean?
no, because
If
he
if
cheated a
loves
little
you-
bit.
If he loves you so bad, though, he'll resist temptation. If I can resist temptation from other guys, because I got a lot of guys that come to me, if I can resist all these guys, then he can resist girls too.
Exactly. So I was about to say, I don't like it when people are like, oh, guys think with their dicks. Like, no, okay? Women like sex just as much as men. That's a fact, okay?
Yeah.
So that doesn't mean like you're walking around just fucking anything. And I feel like, so cheating, the actual fucking somebody else isn't my issue. My issue is the disrespect. You can love me, but not
Yes,
respect me.
yes.
And when you
Damn.
don't respect me, then I can't have you in my life
Yeah.
type shit. You know what I'm saying? Because like, love is just a feeling. Like you can hurt somebody you love because people go crazy. Like two couples, like he cheated on you and then you kill him, but you love him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But when you respect somebody, then there's more to it. I don't
There
want you to
is.
just fucking love me.
Yeah,
Respect me, stupid ass.
Exactly. Yeah.
So it's like,
get
yeah.
that, I
So
get
like
that.
fucking somebody, you disrespected me. So it's not even
Okay.
that you fucked somebody else. Like you
Mhm.
disrespected
You
me.
did,
So
yeah.
bye. Bye. Don't let a nigga disrespect you. That's like the number one thing in a
I wanna ask you,
relationship.
so you said the steps. What's the steps that you think a guy goes through when he's cheating on his girl?
Okay, so basically there's like two types of people that cheat, right? There's either one that actually like plans and like talks to a different girl while he's in a relationship, goes out with this girl while he's in a relationship, texting her, calling her, whatever. Those are the steps like that I'm talking about. And then
Okay.
there's other part where it's like you go at a party and you're drunk and you fucked up
Yeah.
and then shit happens. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
So let's say for that instant where you can be like, oh, it was by accident. Look, shut the fuck up, though. Because you went to a party, there's hella people there, and you put yourself in a position to be alone with this bitch. You put yourself in a position to
Yeah.
be vulnerable and talk to them and then even develop those feelings. Because you don't tell me you're in a party, everybody's having fun, and you're fucking horny. What is that? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, something has to give you that
Mhm.
feeling. So being alone with somebody, like, why are you going to a party and then deciding to be alone with another girl when you have a girl?
Exactly.
The liquor.
But still,
Blame
why
it on the
not just text a girl? Why
alcohol.
not just text a girl and be like, I want you? Why
Mhm.
why go with another girl?
Why would guy be out without his girl and to text her saying
Because
he
it
wants you?
happens. It just
Yeah,
happens.
like I go to clubs all the time without my man.
Me too.
Like what?
I sometimes make plans with my girlfriends and I don't
Exactly.
invite my man's
Hold
just
on.
you know.
So, touching on the subject of your man, like, that's because in a relationship, there's like, you're in control of your relationship, right? Like,
What do you
honestly.
mean? I
Like,
don't
you're
understand.
the boss. Like, what?
There's no bosses in
Well,
relationships.
there's in every relationship, there's someone who like, it's like a power struggle between two people. Like, that's what a relationship is. There's always
I don't
that one
think
person.
I don't
who's
think
like,
it should be like that.
I
And
know,
if
but
it is, it's probably an issue. If you feel like the other person somehow has more authority over you, is that your dad? Is that your fucking boyfriend? Like, that's stupid. And if
That's
your
not
girl
your
has
dad, but
more
that's your
authority over
daddy.
you,
That's
is that
daddy.
That's
like
daddy.
same thing? It's like, is that your mother? Like, is that your mother? That's not. It shouldn't be a thing like that. Either you feel 100% secure in your relationship and it's both ways, and
Okay.
if not, cut that shit off.
Mm.
Yeah, there should be not one person like calling all the shots.
There shouldn't be. There's like wearing the pants. Fuck all
Yeah,
that bullshit.
Nah,
exactly.
but there's
No, I
always one
agree with
person
that.
where their
No,
word
there
holds
should
more
not
weight.
be.
There
There should
shouldn't
not
be.
be. No.
And if your relationship is like that,
Yeah.
bye. No, it shouldn't.
there
be.
shouldn't. Is that how you feel?
But okay,
You
let's
feel that there
let's
should be one
let you
person?
put your point
Mhm.
across,
Yeah,
though,
let's
because
let
you wanted to
put-
get
Let's
somewhere.
see how
but I
you
disagree.
feel about it then.
Basically, yeah, I think that in every relationship, I've seen relationships where the girl is in charge, relationships where the guy's in charge.
And you like that?
No, I don't. It's preference. It's just the
Yeah.
couples what they do. I've seen a
Yeah.
relationship where a guy lets his lady like his girl's in charge, like she's like, and then I've seen it where that girl goes with what the guy says.
But you were trying to make a point out of that, though.
Oh, I was gonna
Yeah.
ask you a question.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's the question.
No, like yeah, in your relationship, like
Mhm.
Is it even or you said it's even, right?
It's even, yeah.
I was just
Wow.
wondering.
Oh, that was just it. Okay. I
No,
thought you had
the
like
way,
another
no, the way
thing.
you said that, like, it's asked you guys because you're like, when I go to the club without my man. So I was seeing like, if it's you just because doing what you want, going to the club, or if it's like he's telling you you can go to the club.
Is
Yeah,
your,
like he has to be comfortable with it.
and your
like-
man's is fine with like you going out without him?
Yeah. Like
Okay.
me and my boyfriend go out together like a lot, right?
Mhm.
So the few times where I'm like, I want to go with just my girls, like that
Yeah.
shouldn't be a problem.
No,
And
it
if I've
shouldn't,
never
no.
given him a reason to like doubt
Have you
why,
ever asked him
asked
if it
him-
was like ever a problem with you going out with just your girls? Have you actually like asked him that?
No, I don't.
You've
I've never asked.
You just kind of told him.
I didn't. Kate, this is the thing. I'm like, oh, babe. By the way, Friday night, me and the girls are gonna go out.
And he's just like, okay.
yeah, like
See, like
Yeah.
I feel like that's where I kind of went wrong in like my past relationships, where I would just tell him I'm doing something instead of asking how he feels about it,
oh, okay.
and then I just go ahead and do it, and then it causes problems later on down
Yeah.
the road. You know?
yeah.
Yeah.
And also, somebody doesn't have to tell you, especially if it's your partner. Like, you know your person. Like, I don't know. Like, my man doesn't have to tell me he's uncomfortable with something. If I instantly say like, "Oh, I'm going out," blah blah, like the nigga's face is gonna change. It's
Yeah.
gonna tell you he's not okay with it or not.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? No, I'm saying like
Oh, in
if he's
general, like-
upset, I know without him telling me he's upset.
Yeah.
If
yeah.
he's feeling uncomfortable, I know he's
So
uncomfortable
there, is
without
there like a
telling me.
balance? Like, okay, one weekend I go with my girls, the next weekend I'll go out with my man. Like,
Well, okay, there's no like balance because at the end of the day, it's not like, oh,
You don't have.
we're not planning. It's not
Yeah.
a structure. You know
You
what I
don't
mean?
have like a
Yeah.
so
strict
if you're going out,
schedule.
you're like, oh, babe, I'm going out with my girls, this, and that, and he's like, oh, can I come? You'd be like, yeah, come. Or is it
So
like,
it depends. Did me and my friends decide that this is just for us? Or are we just saying we're going out? If we're just going out, my man can come with me and my friends.
Yeah.
That's fine, right? But if my friends are like, oh, this is just a girls' night, then it's just a girls' night.
Yeah, I personally wouldn't want to go to a girls' night. Like,
Yeah,
fuck that.
exactly.
Like, you girls do your thing, whatever
yeah,
it
you
is.
do
Like,
your thing.
no, I wouldn't.
You
Fuck that.
wouldn't?
No, like I've
you don't.
had.
You don't instantly think a bunch of girls. I want to pull up. Like what the fuck?
No. Like I've had girls. Like I've dated women who they're like, okay, we're just having a girls' night. Do you want to come? Like, fuck no. Like
Yeah.
you do you. Like I'm the kind of person who I'm secure enough in myself, and just like you said,
Yeah.
if you haven't given me a reason to
Exactly.
distrust
Yeah.
you, I will not.
Yeah,
exactly.
exactly.
Yeah, like,
Those feelings only
You
come
do
up once
you.
you
You
like.
do you.
Yeah.
Like if you want to go dance around. Speaking about dancing though,
Mhm.
so a few years ago, I met this girl at the club, and she said she had a man. I'm
Mhm.
like, okay, cool, we can just dance,
Mhm.
right? And we were just dancing like face to face.
Yeah,
and then,
okay.
okay. And then the guy was like, "What the fuck are you doing, my girlfriend, bro? Fuck."
Oh shit.
So
And he was there?
yeah. But like, in your opinion, like, what would you consider over the top? Like, if we go back to this whole cheating and thing, like, okay,
I don't think
obviously,
dancing is cheating. Personally, I don't think that.
like,
Depends
even
on
if
the
you
kind of
Okay,
dancing.
but yeah, what
grinding-
kind of dancing? That's what I was about
well,
to
if
say.
it's like straight up grinding, like feeling up on each other, then yeah, like I wouldn't want my man's like grabbing up on some other bitch, like obviously. But if it's just like like you know, like
Yeah.
just regular dancing, that's fine. But obviously, I wouldn't want like his hands all over another girl, you know?
Yeah,
Like, is that how your situation was?
I mean,
Probably.
No, he
probably.
said they were dancing face to face. Like you guys were just dancing face to face type
we
shit, right?
started face to face,
Oh.
and then he got upset, and then the girl was like, "Fuck this guy! Like, why are you
Oh.
being so possessive?"
Okay, but wait,
Yeah.
she told
Come
you.
over here.
But she told you.
Damn, I like her.
Yeah, but she told you before that she had a man, right?
She said she had a man, and I
Mhm.
said, "Okay, that's cool. Like, I'm just having a
Mhm.
good time. Let's just dance face to
Yeah.
face. No touching, no
Alright.
booty grinding,
Mhm.
nothing. We're just having fun,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And that's fine. You know, that's what we were doing."
Mm-hmm.
And then the man was like, "What the fuck? Why are you
Mhm.
dancing with my girl, bro?"
Yeah.
Like,
Okay, yeah.
we're
No, I
just.
get
I
it,
like
I get
that.
it,
I like
yeah.
I like
And
what
then
I
at
like
that
her
point,
response.
yeah, at
Yeah.
that point she was like, "You know, this guy has been so controlling.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck this guy. Come over
Mhm.
here." I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
bet, you know?
Yeah.
You can tell me twice, right?
Yeah.
And then that's how they broke up. And I felt so bad because they literally broke up that night.
Oh
After
shit.
that, you know?
Damn, you
Oh
were
my
you were a
God.
part of their breakup.
You
What the fuck?
do
that karma's
Wait,
gonna
okay,
come back to you. at some
shit.
point.
So
I didn't do anything. All I was doing
It's
was just
shit,
dancing with
Dumo.
her.
uh-huh.
But that's when it comes back to this whole thing. I feel like guys and girls need to be secure in themselves enough. Like if my girl was
Yeah.
dancing with some other guy, if there was no booty grinding, if there was no
Yeah.
touching, like you do you. Like
Yeah.
you're having fun, I'm having
Mhm.
fun. Like I'll be dancing with the
Exactly.
other girl.
Mhm.
Like I wouldn't care.
That's
you know?
fine.
Yeah.
See,
But-
so what would you think about like if you guys you and your girl go out or whatever to a club or wherever,
Mhm.
and then say your girl has like a lot of friends, and then they come up or whatever, they give her a hug, they see her, they give her a hug, like guys or whatever, give her a hug,
Yeah.
whatnot, and then
I don't
like a
care.
little bit of a chit chat, and like that's it, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I
Wait,
mean,
got your girlfriend, like my girl.
Yeah, if you
Yeah.
had a girlfriend right now, and then you go to a club, and then guys are like
Yeah.
coming up, like giving her hugs,
Nah,
like what's up?
that's not allowed.
No, because I'm not gonna lie,
That's
like
not
that.
allowed?
That has like
Damn.
that
damn.
has
See,
like
like-
been an issue for me in the past.
No,
because
same.
like I know a lot of
Because
people.
me too. I know
Yeah.
a lot of people. I have a lot of guy friends who are just guy friends,
Mhm.
and when I go out, you know, they come up, they say what's up, right? 'Cause
You
I
know
have-
why? Okay, the thing is this: as a guy, straight up, just guy friends still want to fuck you. So
Yeah.
But if
I
you
mean-
trust your girl enough,
Shit.
then there should be no issue, right?
That is true.
it's not about your girl. It's about the guys coming up to her, hugging her, who's her
Okay, so,
friends.
like,
they
yeah.
don't. They, in their head, because a guy doesn't need a female friend. Like every
Yeah.
guy, they want to fuck their female friends.
But at the end of the day, so this is about your girl and not them. Because although these guys want to fuck her, does she want to
So
fuck
would
them?
you be mad at her though, if
No, I
guys are
won't be mad at
constantly
her,
coming
but the
up to
fact
her?
that she
She
still needs
entertains
to, why,
it,
yeah, why,
entertains
like, why
it.
would you need to hug him while if I'm not there? Cool, she can hug your
look at this
friends. So,
guy.
like,
I don't
if I'm standing up
understand.
right next to you and your guys
So
are coming
if
No,
up,
you're
what's
not
the
there, it's
difference?
okay. But if you're there, it's
yeah,
not
if I'm
okay.
not there, so she can hug her guy friends. If I'm
Okay.
not.
How does that make sense? You
Because
want something?
if I'm right there, a guy's not gonna come hug my girl while I'm standing up right there in front of me.
I mean, guys.
But if
do,
I'm not there
See,
and she's just
actually,
out and her
this is
male
how
friends
I
say
see
hi,
it.
cool.
If you're with your girl and the guy has the guts to actually come and greet your girl because they're friends,
While you're
that's
there,
way
yeah.
more respectful
That's
to
not
you
to me. That's disrespect.
than it is. No, because if you're not there and he does that, then it's like the nigga's not
Going
here. I
behind
can
your
do
back.
whatever.
Yeah,
but
then
the
I'm,
fact that
that's
he's doing
where
it in front of
my
you,
trust
that's what
in my
he's
girl
showing you.
comes
Like,
to where I'm not there, she can hold it down. But if I'm there and he's doing that, it's like, all right, nigga, I see your girl. I don't care. I'm still gonna hug her in front of you. I've done it.
Yeah.
That's what guys think when they do that. You hug a guy.
Okay,
when
see,
his
I
girl-
didn't know this. Like, I'm literally just learning this shit right now.
Yeah, like if a guy
didn't know
sees a
that.
man with his girl
Because
and
I
he
see
still
it
hugs
differently.
the girl,
Like,
it's
I
like
see it differently. If I was out with my mans at a club and some girl came up and was like, you know, like hugging my man and then they looked like they were friends, like I would be cool with that. I'd be like, okay, they know each other,
well,
you know?
if it, okay,
I would
one
be
girl
cool
turns
with
to
it.
6 that night. Like you're like, one girl turns to 6. Like girl after girl keeps coming, hugging him. You're gonna.
That's
because like
I
I,
don't
think it
know.
also
I don't-
depends.
I'm not that insecure where I think like he's fucking with all these. I'm not like that. I don't think
Yeah.
he's fucking with every single bitch. Like if a girl comes up to him and he wants to like, you know, hug them, say what's up, like I'm cool with it.
I think for me it depends
But
because
maybe I just have too much trust
with
in
your
somebody,
man,
you know?
with your man, how often do your friends come up? Often, right?
A lot.
So
like
if-
I've been in relationships where it happens a lot.
No, I'm saying like when you're dating somebody, they know your friends.
hmm
So if I go to the club with him and some random bitch I ain't never seen before, I've
Mhm.
never heard of her name, comes and hugs him, I'm gonna be like, who the fuck is that? But like, cause I know his friends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's not gonna be a new thing. So if it's a person I don't know and whatever and it's coming to hug my man,
Mhm.
that's a different situation than, oh, I've met her, she's your friend, I know
Mhm.
her, whatever. You know what I mean? Cause there's like, you don't have to be like insecure to consider that to be like I said, it's a whole respect thing, right?
Yeah.
Like why are you inviting these bitches into
Yeah.
your presence like that? If especially like you don't know her like that. Like
Yeah.
this is your friend. So like with me, like I'm considering like my guy friends that I actually like will talk to or like hang out with, like stuff like that, right? Not niggas that just are in my DMs and we know each other.
Mhm.
You can't fucking come talk to me, nigga. Like my niggas right here, like that's a problem. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
Like, but my friends that I've talked to you about, like my
Mhm.
boyfriend knows all my friends, all my guy friends, right? So if
Mhm.
they come and they talk to me and he has a problem with that, that's an issue in
Wait,
his
how long
end.
have you been in a relationship for?
It hasn't been that long. We started dating in like August.
Oh, that's almost a year.
Yeah, that's almost a year.
How the
So-
fuck is that almost a year? Like just
like
This
6
is
months at least.
Yeah.
Yeah.
oh, I see what you're saying. I was like,
Yeah, round it up
moving
a little
fast.
bit.
A year, damn.
But no, like that's
I have
good
a question
then.
for both of you though.
Yeah.
Like, why do girls feel the need to have a man? Like, what makes
I
you
don't
guys?
Ah,
feel the need.
no,
I do
girl.
not. I do not feel
Who
the need
told
to
you
have a
this?
man.
Who told
I
you this?
don't.
You guys don't feel like, oh, I
who
need a
told
man.
you
I don't. I don't. You can ask
So,
anybody that
okay,
knows me.
Why
Like
do you guys have? You have a man right now?
no.
Do you?
Okay, I do. You literally just asked me how
Oh, yeah,
long
yeah,
I'm in
you
a
do.
relationship.
But like, hey,
Boy,
why?
tweaking.
Like, hey, why?
So listen, First of all, I don't know who told you this information. It's false. Girls, we don't feel like we want to be in relationships. That's not a thing.
I think
First,
they do though.
no,
I feel
they
like it depends
don't.
on the girl.
No,
like I know.
it does depend on
I
the girl.
don't.
Like,
I
but
know girls
some
who are
girls,
literally
some
like-
girls they need to be in a
Yeah,
they need to be
yeah.
with
They
somebody
can't be
because they
single.
can't be alone. But like for me, I'm a very independent person. You can ask anybody. I'm very independent, and that's probably my biggest downfall. Because when I get into a relationship, it's like I only think about myself. I don't think about the other person. So it's like my relationships don't last longer than 3 months. I'm not even kidding.
Damn.
That's not even
They
a
don't.
relationship.
Exactly.
Yeah,
stage.
those aren't
That's a
relationships.
situation.
Because I'm so independent where like I just my they don't last that long, you know. I only think about myself, and it's like I'm the exact opposite of like a regular girl. Like I don't.
Wait,
need
But
so
to be
wait,
in a
you would
listen.
count 3 months as a relationship though?
I guess. I
But
don't know.
listen,
Like,
let's
I'm saying
listen.
none of my relationships have ever lasted longer than 3 months.
My shortest
But let me
relationship
tell you
was 2
something. Let me
weeks,
tell you
so.
something. That's why relationships are so hard. You just
Yeah.
said like, oh, you're so independent and blah blah
Mhm.
blah. When you choose to be in a relationship with somebody, what you just did is you took you and this
Yeah.
and smashed it together. So
Mm.
the fact that you're gonna be in a relationship and only worry about your feelings or yourself isn't correct. Like if you are ready to be in a relationship, that means you're ready to care about his beliefs. You're ready to
Yeah.
care about him completely. So like if you are in the states where like you want to do you think like I'm just gonna work, I'm gonna go to the gym, I'm just
Yeah.
gonna do everything me. Don't get in a relationship.
See, it's not like that
She
with
can.
me though.
She just gotta find a man like her.
No, I no. Trust me. Like that might sound like a bit condescending and selfish, but when I get into a relationship, I have the best intentions of being with this person.
Mm.
It's just that like I have like so much like underlying issues that I try my hardest and that they just like slowly come out like during
Yeah.
it, and then it just ends up like all crumbling, you know.
And I feel like that's where this whole communication
And it's like
thing comes
it's
to.
not like I'm intentionally like trying to fuck a guy over or anything like that.
Yeah.
It's not like that. It's just you know
Yeah.
like I have like it's like skin deep like issues, you know, like just like you know, and I try
Yeah.
my hardest, but it just still like doesn't
Just
work.
subscribe to dating. There's relationships and there's dating.
Yeah,
Dating is fun.
dating is just
cool.
dating. Like you
Yeah,
go out
but
with
like
some
a
people.
relationship is like when you're ready to.
Yeah,
Well, for me,
like-
if I get into a relationship, it's because I want to see. All right, after 2 years, where are we?
Mhm.
And then after that,
So what makes
Mhm.
you like what makes you like at a certain point be like, oh, like I want to actually get into a relationship with this girl.
okay,
Apart from the steady
So,
pussy
yeah.
that you get.
yeah.
from that.
So like this is how I go. The first
So
3 months,
what is it about a girl though that makes you want to actually like get into a relationship?
basically. So like there's love languages.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever love language that she has that identifies with me basically draws me. So
Mhm.
basically, like mine is acts of service, and there's one more. It'll come to me soon. But yeah. Acts of service is one. So like if a girl is really showing me that she's trying to help me out
Mhm.
and like teamwork. If
Yeah.
she's trying to show me that she wants to be like a team, like it's like a team. A relationship
Mhm.
to me is like a team. If she's
Yeah,
showing me qualities
exactly.
of that, then I would consider it. The first 6 months, see how it goes. Then after a year, we're dating.
Oh wait, what the fuck?
After
After
a
a
year, wow.
After a year,
When I mean
You
not
had me
dating, not
until
dating. In
then.
a
What the-
relationship. In a relationship.
after
not
that really how long it takes you to get into a relationship though?
committed,
You
yes.
have to know like
After that period of time passed, then
Damn.
it's committed.
So it's
Actually,
like
I think this is
it's a
cap.
fact
I
that
think this is kind of cap right now. Like what the
I
fuck?
think
No,
I
I
think
don't-
that's cap.
I don't think
that's
it's
cap.
I don't think it's
cap.
cap. I don't think it's cap. But like you're choosing not to be in a relationship for a full year. I don't know what
That's a
girl is
trial
willing to be
period.
with you for a
That's
whole
a
year
trial.
before she's considered your girlfriend. That's ridiculous. A talking
you're
stage
right.
for me.
It's hard. It's hard to do that.
Not a lot
Yeah,
of girls would be
we're not
open
doing
to that.
that.
Like,
Hell
The thing is, you just
no.
gotta tell the girl that, like, look, because I don't like just getting in relationships. Like,
mhm.
Yeah.
so, like, it's just what it is.
To be honest, it doesn't take that long to know
That's
you
what
want
I'm
to date somebody.
saying. That's
Like
a
for
whole
me,
year,
my
though.
boyfriend when he first approached me and we started like talking.
So you guys are
I
talking
was
about dating.
not-
I'm talking about a relationship.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm in a relationship.
So you would have kids with your boyfriend right now?
What the fuck, nigga? I'm not financially stable.
No,
What
I'm
are
just
you
saying. No.
talking
I'm
about?
just saying.
Okay,
That's
but
what I'm saying.
is
When I
your-
say relationship, I mean
yeah,
kids,
committed,
out, yeah.
committed for
No,
life
okay,
kind of
listen.
shit.
That's
For-
like a
that- no,
whole
that's-
new
mm,
level
I
of
can't
for
get
me-
that in
relationship.
6
For
months,
me,
3 months with a
to
girl.
have kids for a man, first of all, I need that ring. Are you mad? I'm not gonna be no baby
I
mom.
don't believe in the ring part.
But so it's like those stages of like having kids or whatever. I need to be
Yeah.
done school, which I'm not. I need to be financially stable, which I'm
Mhm.
not. I'm not gonna bring a fucking little bitch up in this world, and I can't even like. I'm like struggling to pay rent. That's crazy. That's crazy.
all
so
if
that's
shit's
why
planned,
I
though.
wouldn't have kids with my man right now. We're not at that
What if a mistake
stage.
happens?
Exactly.
What?
But
Shit
then
happens,
they'll
though.
Oh my
Shit
God.
happens,
Then
yeah.
they'll
You know
handle
what?
it.
I love when people tell me shit happens.
Yeah.
Let's just
What
say
are
you got
you
pregnant.
talking about? No, I'm not gonna get pregnant
The
because
condom broke.
and then
Your
plan
plan
B.
B didn't work.
Why didn't it work? Why didn't it work?
Because there's a 99% chance of it working, and then there's that 1% chance it didn't work.
But
and
when
then,
does it
Lottery
ever
baby.
not work though? Give me
That's
one.
tragic.
No,
give me one example.
I just don't see how you're gonna have sex with your man. He comes in you and you're just chilling. Like there's no problem. Are you mad? Do you not know? Do you not know what happens when you fuck? Like you're basically wanting to make a kid, but you're not making.
I've done it before.
Nobody should
I've
tell
done
me
it-
to
I've
stop.
done it before, but
It's called
the
living
creator
life
got
on
me.
the edge, you
creator
know?
got me.
Well, then that's your choice. If you're living life on the edge and a baby comes, well, great now. Have fun. Take care of that thing.
That's
Like-
most people though. Like most kids aren't planned. Like, hey, we're gonna have a kid when we have this. Shit happens. Like you're probably not planned. Like Marie's gonna be born when we have this much money. In the bank. Like so, shit happens. Like I'm sure everyone would like to have their kid when they're stable.
you're
Mhm.
probably
But,
not
like-
planned.
Shit happens, and like a kid helps you grow. So like I know people
Exactly.
who have a kid, and then their life builds around the kid. Like the
Yeah.
kid is like a foundation. Like
Yeah.
when you get that kid,
Yeah, the foundation. No, my kid
And
doesn't
I
have a
think
foundation.
sometimes you see some people who their life is just going all over the place and just going the wrong
Mhm.
direction, and then
And
they
they
have
a
the kid.
They
and then-
straighten the fuck out.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
So sometimes it could be a
I get
good
that.
thing, you know.
Because if
It's-
I was to like have a kid, if I found out I was pregnant right now, like I party every weekend. Everyone who knows me knows
Mhm.
I'm
Mhm.
always partying. If I found out I was pregnant right now, like that shit would be
Abortion.
like dead and over.
Abortion.
Oh fuck, bitch! Come here.
Dude, like, no, I'm not even done school. Like, that's not a thing. If I did get pregnant, abortion. Not because
See,
I'm not
in,
because
like,
I'm not
in
ready.
a good situation right now where like
Mhm.
I've
You
been
would
to
be-
school. I've been to school.
Yeah.
I have a good career. I have a
Uh-huh.
good job where I've been at almost 7 years.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
make hella bank.
Yeah.
So if I was to find out I was pregnant right now, I'd be good. But
Yeah.
it's like I don't want that though, you know?
Yeah.
So
yeah.
And that's like
Yeah.
literally like that's like perfect. Like that's basically like what I would do too, because it's like if I'm in the place to be able to take care of a kid,
mhm.
then
Yeah.
okay, but I'm not in a place to be taking care of a kid. That is not a thing.
Exactly.
I'm
And
still
that's
taking
your
care of
choice.
myself
That's
type
y-
shit. Abortions.
Exactly. Pro-choice.
But no, okay,
pro-choice.
but so this is what I was
Pro-choice.
saying earlier. So like when me and my boyfriend started like talking, I was not ready to be in a relationship. I had like not recently, like a year, but like, you know,
Mhm.
and it's like I was not ready to be like, yeah, I'm in a relationship. And like I said that too in the beginning. I was like, yeah, so relationship, blah, 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 like take it slow type shit, right?
yeah.
And then like later on, you know, your feelings change. So like you have to, it's like if you don't want to be in a relationship, you almost have to like just not like entertain it that way.
Mhm.
Because if you hang out with somebody enough and talk to them enough, my nigga, your feelings are gonna come in. And if
Yeah.
you're like, oh, I don't want a relationship, yet you're doing all of these things to almost get into a relationship, like it doesn't make sense. So I don't think
relationship's just a title though. Like
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
the title that
It's
really
just
and
the
truly
title?
girls push for. It
It's
is.
just
It
the
is
title?
mostly just the title though.
I don't know. I
And,
think
like,
it's a little more than that.
It's always the girl coming up to the guy like, so.
So
No,
what are
it's not. It's
we?
not always like that.
Mm-mm.
I've had guys that wanted to be with me, and
Yeah.
they want to take me off the fucking market because they don't want me with anybody else.
Yeah.
We're not talking about those guys.
Oh,
Yeah.
We're talking,
shit.
we're talking about the
Alright.
normal, regular guys
Ah.
who have some sort of self worth.
Ooh.
Shit.
Damn.
A lot of times,
Shit.
those are the
Marie,
guys.
Shots fired.
Marie, get
Because
it
like
down.
no. Okay, what I meant by that was like there's what you just explained. Like I don't want to sound like an asshole, but like
Just do it.
yeah, just do
there's
it.
different types of guys. There's guys who have no ego at all, who have some ego, and then who have too much. Like a guy who would be like, "Oh my gosh, I want you to not be on the market because I want no one
Because
else
he
to have
only
you and I
wants
want you."
me.
That's like some sort of
But then he wants to still.
Wait, no,
he
I want-
wants
I
to
wanna
have
listen
his
to what
cake.
he's saying.
He wants
I
to have his
wanna-
cake and he wants to eat it too.
Yeah.
Basically, yeah.
Huh?
I use this expression all the time. A guy will tell you not to fuck around with nobody else, but he still fucks around with bitches because he wants to have his cake and he wants to eat it too.
And we think all men are like this?
No,
No,
not all men. No,
No,
not
no.
all men are like this, but some are.
I'm like that.
Well, of course you are.
Full disclosure.
No, but I don't think that a guy doesn't know his self-worth because he wants one girl to be only
Yeah.
his. Like what?
No, I don't think that either. But I
Like, at
honestly
all.
feel
You
like
know?
there's a lot of guys who do that just to like make themselves feel more important or like
Exactly, because they want a
'Cause
girl
they-
that's only about him.
yeah,
right?
yeah. Like a lot of guys sometimes they do that because unfortunately, some guys do that because they don't want to be alone too, right? Like, I honestly believe that if you're going to get into a relationship, you have to be comfortable with being single by yourself first.
Exactly.
And that's just me, right? Like,
Yeah.
if a girl is like, oh my God, I just broke up with my boyfriend. I don't like being alone. Do you want to date me?
Yeah,
Like,
run.
Bitch, fuck no.
Run.
I don't wanna date you.
Run.
What do you
And-
mean, fuck no?
No, I actually don't.
Yeah.
I don't. Like, I've met girls who, like, we have sex the first time. I'm like, oh, if I was your girlfriend, I would cook for you. I would love you. And nothing
trying to
wrong
sell
with
it.
that.
No.
Big dog.
Don't ever classify us as one of those girls because I would never do that shit.
Well,
Yeah.
nothing
you
wrong
hook
with
up.
that.
You
you know?
hook up with one. We hook up with a guy one time. You don't like. That's
But
not.
there's
it.
people who do that
I
shit,
know
you know?
there is.
And like you see guys too, they're like, ooh, whose pussy is this? And they're fucking like,
Oh, I
bitch,
hate
we just
that.
met.
I hate that
I
shit, though.
swear, like you
I
not my
hate
nigga.
that.
Like, and we fucking and you telling me who's put. Shut the fuck up, because I will tell you. Some
I
other
literally
Yo,
time.
that
hate
leads
that,
me to
though.
this. What's some weird shit guys have said while they're
What's
having
some
sex?
what?
Weird shit guys have said while they're having sex. with
Ooh,
you.
this is
Weird shit.
spicy. This is spicy. Well, after party gang, we're coming back after the
Okay,
break.
but do you know what I actually hate though when you're having sex with a guy and then he'll be like, say my name, and it's like,
For me, to be honest, Kate, I don't like when people like try to talk to me during sex because you can't always hear motherfuckers. And during sex, I'm supposed to be like, huh?
Wait, what do you mean you can't hear? Is your head in the pillow?
Like you know what
well,
I'm
you
saying?
just
Yeah, your
can't
head is
because
smashing
it's
the
a lot
fucking
of shit
pillow.
going on. You
There's
just
too much
can't.
going on,
Yeah,
and then he's like
exactly.
saying something, and you're like, "Wait, what'd you say?" And I feel like that's just so weird during sex for me
It's
to be like,
awkward for you?
"Stop, pause. What did you say?"
Yeah.
Oh, okay, let's continue. Like, especially if it's like a hookup. Like if
Yeah.
it's my man, I feel like you were comfortable enough
Yeah.
that if I don't hear you, I can just be like, "Okay, wait, what'd you say?"
No,
like,
like,
type shit, and it's like you
yeah.
keep going. But if it's like a hookup, don't fucking talk, nigga.
Wait,
like,
so,
just
you
do the
actually
shit.
do
prefer,
it,
You
just
prefer
do
your
it.
sex to be quiet? Because I
No,
don't.
not quiet.
Not
just,
quiet, but
just-
stop
just
talking.
Stop
like,
talking. It's not
you
a
don't need to.
conversation.
So what do you mean?
It's sex.
So what do you mean by talking? Like what kind of
It's
talking?
not a
You can talk to
conversation,
yourself. You can talk to yourself.
Or you can
type
be like,
shit.
no, or you can be like, turn over, or
Yeah,
like, do
yeah, yeah.
this, do that, but not like, like, you
Because
know,
usually
like,
when I'm fucking, I'm like, damn, this pussy feels good.
Okay, see, I was about to say that. I was about
Well,
to say,
no,
talk
that's
to
fine.
yourself.
No, that's fine,
Talk to
yeah.
yourself type shit. Like, oh my God, this feels good type shit. Like, just to yourself.
And
Don't
I've had-
address me because I can't hear you.
Had, like, in the middle of sex, I've had guys be like, yo, I'm gonna like rip this condom off. Like, you're having my babies like right now, and I'm like, hell no. Like,
That's
what
a
the
threat.
fuck?
That's
Literally, and I'm like, what the fuck are you on? Like,
he said. Okay, guys, why do guys feel like that's okay to tell a
okay?
girl?
have
like,
you ever
during
done that
sex,
though? Where like, you know, you're having sex, and then you're just like, you like rip the condom off, and then you just fucking go for it. Oh, okay, good.
that's
No.
that's
I
Good.
don't
crazy.
talk either.
You don't talk.
Fuck no.
How do guys just
Keep
stay
quiet?
Like, fuck no.
Please
It's
keep
'cause
quiet. Like, why are you
No,
talking?
no, I'm not saying you should have a whole conversation. I'm not expecting you to
Yeah.
start like
Uh-huh.
a chemistry
But a little
talk.
bit of like something
but-
here and there
yeah,
is all
yeah.
right. Yeah,
Yo,
just-
I don't know what type of sex you're having, but I gotta be in
had
control
some
of
pretty
my
bomb
breath.
sex. I had some pretty bomb sex. Just
No,
saying.
but that's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like there has to be a little bit of a vocal
there has
intonation.
to
like,
be exactly.
I don't
At
think
least
there needs to
something
be.
little. Like,
no.
I
A
feel like-
little bit. I'm not a full conversation, but
yeah.
like a little something here and there is
yeah,
fine.
if a girl,
yeah.
let's say if a girl's sucking my dick, I'll be like, damn, fuck, that feels good. Oh my god. Don't stop.
Exactly.
Ooh,
Then
that's
she
like,
knows.
that's
You're
encouragement. Like,
reassuring.
girls
Yeah,
love
you're
that shit.
reassuring
I'm not
her.
just gonna be like,
nothing.
Like, what the
nothing.
Nah, you move their head, you play with their hair and shit, but you don't be
Yeah.
talking like.
No, I like that.
No,
when
no
if
one
a guy
says-
tells me like I'm doing good, then
yeah,
I like that
no
shit.
one says you
yeah.
have to be like, oh, so what did you have for supper today?
No, but watch. Okay, nobody said that though. Okay, but watch. So if you're saying like you want to talk to reassure them or like whatever, that means you have to constantly do it because if you say like, oh, that feels so good, don't stop, and then you're quiet for a little bit, now she's thinking, oh, is it not good anymore? Like, do you know what I mean?
I don't think
Yeah.
girls.
I'm a
think that
girl. I'm
way.
just telling you. Like, I do think that way.
Yeah, so like during sex, what goes through you guys' mind? Like, there's times where your mind gets off the
There's
sex and you start
times-
thinking about the date,
No,
right?
no.
No.
It's only about sex. Like there are times when the sex is so good, and I'll be there, and I'll be like, "Fuck, I love this guy so bad. Like I want to spend the rest of my life with him." But it's only because it's just so good.
Damn.
Okay, have you ever had sex
Damn.
but thought of someone else, like another guy?
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I wouldn't.
What?
Not too
That just
often.
depends on what's happening.
Not too often.
See, sometimes when
exactly.
you have whack sex, you think
You
about
think
the
of
guy
someone-
that was good.
Yeah, that was good. Exactly.
You're like, damn,
Damn.
he ain't do it like the other guy
yeah,
did.
it's not. Yeah, but it doesn't happen too often with me, anyways.
But to be honest, if we're having sex and I start like drifting off, like thinking of other shit, it's because I'm not longer like enjoying it. If I'm in that
Exactly.
moment, I'm enjoying it.
Yeah.
That's
this one
all that's
time-
in my head.
This one
like
time I was like
just
hooking
that.
up with this guy, right? So like this guy pulled me from like a club, and this is my first time like me and him hooking up. And then he took me back to his place. I was like, all right, I'm gonna have some good sex, right? And it was straight whack. So I was like laying there, and this other dude snapped me. Like I heard my phone go off, and this shit was straight whack. Heard my phone go off. I grabbed it, and this other dude was like, come to my place. I was like, all right. So I fucking literally jumped up, got dressed, and dipped to this other guy's place.
Damn.
2-for-1 combo.
Literally though, but like if the dick's whack, then like you know, I'm gonna go.
Can we do the same? Okay, flip the situation. If
Alright.
the pussy's whack, and let's say a man just finished smashing you, a girl hits him.
Yeah, you ain't
If you did that,
satisfied.
you'd
Go
be,
find
that's
somebody
cool
that
too.
can
If a guy
satisfy
does it,
I
yeah,
mean,
why
well,
not?
Yeah.
What?
If I were,
What if a guy
she
tells-
feels like
like she
single,
can-
everybody's
do
single.
you guys tell
so-
guys if it's whack though? Like, do you let them know?
No, for me, it
No.
depends.
No.
It depends.
Nah.
So, like, for me, I'm not really the type to, like, hook up that one-on-time thing
Yeah.
because I feel like for me, I almost need to be, like, comfortable with you for the sex to be good. Like, the first time I have sex, you're not fully comfortable. Like, it's just, like, you're, like, thinking too much about it. You know what I mean? So, I can't just do it the one time and never again because that's just going to be
That's
fucking
exactly
garbage.
how I am too.
That's going to be
That's
garbage.
exactly how I'm too. I
Yeah.
never have ever had like a one night stand where
Yeah.
I didn't go back to them after.
Oh.
Yeah, like,
I
I need,
never,
because
because every guy
the
that
first
I've
time
ever
might be
had sex
bad and
with,
the
it was
second time might
always
be
like
good.
it was always like you know like multiple times.
What's
after
the
that.
most amount of guys you had sex with, like at once? Like, so, like your little, like,
Like
Like
in
an
one
orgy?
night?
no,
Like
not in a
one
night, just in general. Like,
what's my
Yeah.
body count?
Like,
No,
it-
no,
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 in your
no.
rotation,
Like, yeah,
like,
like
how
this-
many
Oh.
guys were you like fucking
At
the
one
same
time,
time? Yeah,
three.
Damn, we like
Three.
exposing ourselves like
We
that.
are.
What?
The
Who's
most,
we?
the
It's
most,
okay, it's
at,
okay.
the most at one point was three,
Three?
where I was just like recycling
yeah.
three of the same guys.
Mm.
what about you?
Oh wait, what happened? Like,
Three, like
like
three
fucking
guys.
three
fucking-
guys at the same time? Well,
At the
not
same
not
time?
Like
immediately,
in the
not
same, like during a week or two.
The same
like, The
period?
same three
And then,
guys
like, you
over
go
in your
back to
And then
it
you go
though?
back,
Yeah.
like, how many guys?
So the same three
like,
guys
yeah.
constantly.
So
For me, it was
so
three
you know how I
guys.
said, that like I need that comfortability.
yeah.
I'm not able to have three at the same time, not at the same time, but like in the same week.
Rotation
Because
or
like that's
whatever.
not gonna work. Like it won't work for me. Like I've never been in a situation like that. It's
Yeah.
like I'm fucking this person, whatever, and then eventually just dies off.
Yeah.
And then a new nigga comes through, and
Yeah.
that shit. I've never been like in the same week. Like I can't. Like I'm not comfortable in
I
that
wouldn't
way.
say for me it was like maybe like 2 in 1 week, but for me
Yeah.
I would say like a whole month, like for like a whole month or two, like it was
Yeah.
like the same three guys, you know.
Yeah, because it's like once I
Yeah.
stop fucking you, right?
It's
You're
done.
just not gonna happen again.
Exactly,
Are
it's
you
done.
dumb?
It's done.
I
What-
stopped for
so
a
what
reason.
makes you stop fucking a guy? Like
if you're just not interested in him, like for me personally, if like
Yeah.
if I'm not feeling a guy like emotionally, if I'm not connecting with him, then I just won't.
so
with
like
him anymore.
do you
What?
actually have sex with guys that you feel an emotional connection to?
No.
no,
No.
no.
You just said that.
So you just like
So
fuck
you
a guy
just-
just
it's just
because you're
dick.
I'll
horny?
like for like okay, I will never like hook up with a guy if I don't already know him beforehand, like
Yeah.
kind of know him or something, you know. Like, but then when I do it, if like it happens and then I kind of like him, like of course I'll come back, you know.
Yeah. Okay.
But then once I start to feel that disconnect a little bit, then it's like I'm done. I'm on to the next, you
Mm.
know.
Yeah, I think for me, it's just kind of like there's no actual reason that I can think, like,
you just fall out of love one day, like
No, I don't. Are
I'm
we
not
talking?
feeling
I
this
thought we were
anymore.
just talking
no,
about
not,
fucking.
not love. So you just fall out of like I don't feel like having sex with you anymore.
Yeah,
Just
it's
fuck
like
this.
so. It's like like in the beginning, usually like it's maybe like constant. Like you're
Yeah.
seeing this person like maybe every other night or something like that, right? So it's almost like hey, life gets busy, and then we don't do shit for a month. Don't
Yeah.
think you can talk to me again after
Yeah.
that. Because at that point, like because I am single, like maybe there's
Mhm.
somebody new type shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like I said, once like we've been fucking and I stop, like that's
Exactly.
it. Like I'm not.
So,
I'm not recycling.
have you ever got to that
bodies,
point where
like-
you stop fucking with a guy and then like months and months later he tries to come back?
Oh, of course. Like, come
what,
back.
What do you do when that happens?
Not open the
Good
messages.
question.
You don't.
Not
you just
open the
like straight
messages.
like block, like
Open the
nothing.
Mm.
Damn.
Damn,
That's
for real,
savage.
you're strong then.
I'm
You're
telling
fucking- you're
you.
stronger. You're
You know, we
stronger
go to
than
the
me.
gym. Just kidding.
You're stronger than me, girl. You're stronger than me.
So if a guy from your past hits you up one day,
Mm.
and you know this guy is not good for me. You know.
Yeah.
But man, you know,
Exactly.
it's been a minute.
All those fucking like those feelings, those memories pour
Yeah.
back in, right? And it happens to me. Like I'll like when we're done, like when I'm done with somebody, I'm done, right?
Yeah.
And I could go months and months without talking to them, without thinking about them. But then as soon as I see like a message, I'm like,
Yeah.
oh my god, you know.
So
like,
you- so you've
I think
been
this is
done-
where I'm opposite. So for me, it's more of like as soon as that person messages me, I remember why I stopped,
mhm.
and that's what you know what I'm saying. You're only thinking about the
Mm.
good shit.
Yeah.
That's why you would like take that shit
Mhm.
back. For me, I think about why did I stop in the first place,
Yeah.
Oh.
and that shit is like.
Do you actually think about that? Because I feel like
Yeah.
you're just capping right now.
Wallahi, my nigga. Like what? Why would I lie to you?
Because I feel like a lot of girls, like a lot of times, you girls, you think with your like your hearts rather than with your head.
Exactly.
And
I
you,
am
you
very
only think about
logical.
the good times.
I
You're
am
like,
very
you're like,
logical.
I know he's bad for me, but damn, that dick is so good.
Exactly.
Right?
And
No, I'm
that's
actually
exactly
very
how
logical.
I am. Like that's exactly how I am. A guy could do me so fucking dirty, but at the end of the day, if he still wanted to come back,
Yeah.
I probably would
Fuck
let him.
no, he did you dirty, and you gonna let that shit back in? See, this is the thing about
It's
me.
People
powerful.
change though. But
This is the
people
thing for
change,
me.
too. What if he comes up like, I'm a changed person?
So-
you know? That was this.
You
is
should
not
have
me.
been changed. You should have been changed.
You
should
gotta
have been
remember,
changed.
guys. Marie is like, she's not a soft girl. She's
I
like
know.
I'm
a-
not.
She's like a
that.
ninja.
I am not
that.
fucking
So,
soft. Like
yeah, she's-
I could like actually really care about somebody,
Yeah.
but then because I
She's
feel
rough.
disrespected
A
about you,
rough
I'm
girl.
out. Like
Exactly.
even
yeah.
though I have those
Damn.
feelings for you, type shit.
Damn.
And then so like, fuck, I lost my thought. I was gonna say something, and then you get started laughing and stuff, so I forget what I was
Yeah,
gonna say.
No problem, no problem. Well, you know what? This is a good time to take a break. So
Let's
No, hold
do
on,
it.
hold on,
Let's
hold on.
do
I
it.
have
Let's
one more
do
question,
it.
one more
Oh,
question.
okay,
after the
okay.
break, after the break,
Are we
after
really
the break.
taking a break?
After
Yes,
party
I-
gang,
yes.
we're coming back after the break, ladies. Boop, boop, boop. All right, welcome back to the After Party Podcast. We're back again. Like I said, it's about spice, it's about tea, it's about all the good shit that we want to talk about. It's all the things that you want to think about, but you don't want to say out loud. That's why we're here. It's a safe space, and Dwight had something really important he wanted to say before the break. So, give it
So
up to Dwight.
basically, like, I wanted to ask you guys: do you guys think men or women like have it easier,
In
like
what
in
way?
general, like living life,
Living life.
like whose life is easier, a man's or a woman's?
That's a difficult question to ask.
It is a difficult question, but I would say maybe women because
say
I
that
feel
too.
like men have so much
On their
expectations.
shoulders, yeah.
They have some like a girl can be like, "Oh, I'm on my period, so I don't want to do this." Or like I'm depressed and that's normal.
Men have a lot
But
to
guys,
live up
and guys can't express themselves
to. Mhm.
well because like society has just been like if you're a man you have to be macho, you have to be doing this, you have to act
Yeah.
like this. So it's like you know like the whole like mental health stuff, right? Guys aren't
Mhm.
even able to like talk
And I feel
about
like
it.
men can never like express their feminine side. Like I feel like every man has like a feminine side to them, but they can't do
Mhm.
that because they'll feel like
because
they'll
you're a
be
batty
judged.
boy if you do.
Exactly. I can go out. I can go outside any day and whatever.
Mhm.
I can have anything I want from anybody
Yeah.
basically. But it's like I don't want that, but I
Yeah.
can. I my life is so easy right now. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, like I wouldn't say like women have it easier. It's just like
We can get whatever we want. Basically,
girls are
Yeah.
just like, okay, I can be like I'm stressed, life is crazy right now, and
Mhm.
cry, and that's
Mhm.
acceptable.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
okay. Oh, you're crying, cute. But
Yeah.
guys, you can't. You can be
Exactly.
stressed about life,
They
and nobody
have to
gives
be,
a fuck.
They have to like
That is
hold
true.
the. They,
Yeah,
they,
you have
they can
to, like-
carry the weight of the world on their shoulders, but
Yeah.
never fucking express it. You know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like a girl
And I
can be
get
like,
that.
I want to be a
Do you guys
stay-at-home
feel that?
mom.
Do you guys feel the same way
No,
too?
I feel like women have it easier. Yeah. Oh.
You do, yeah. I
Yeah.
get that. I get that.
I feel like as a man, you naturally feel like you have to provide, like whether it's for
Mhm.
yourself,
Mm-hmm.
your
Mhm.
lady, or your family in general. But
Mhm.
whereas women only feel that providing need if they have a kid. That's the only time they would feel it. But other than
And
that,
it's still- even then, they don't
let
even
me
have
ask
to.
a question. Do you feel intimidated then when you meet a girl that's very independent and that wants to take care of everything? Do you
No, I
feel
love that.
intimidated?
I love
No,
No,
I
it's
love
it's
I like
great.
that.
Like
Yeah.
you know, it's
Mhm.
2022. Like
independent women don't intimidate me at all. Makes
Yeah.
my job easier, my life easier.
So
like,
when
it's
you meet a
just-
girl that's a little bit more like, above you, like you don't like
no, that makes me
above you,
honestly
how, though?
meaning
What do you
like
mean
she
by
means like
above?
financially
Yeah.
or like
financially
she has her
just
thing more together.
exactly.
But that like with the personality that I have, if I meet a girl like that, it's gonna make me want to like. It's like a competition.
I
you want to
Yeah.
level up to that.
Yeah.
Like,
and I
yeah.
get that because I've been with guys where where I'm at in my life right now. I've been with guys that they get intimidated by the fact that I'm a little bit like above their pay grade. I'm a little bit above like where they're at financially. Like where I live in a really nice house, like a really nice area, and guys come over and they like get a little bit intimidated by that, and then they don't like it because they want to be the man. You know, they
Yeah.
want to
And it's because of society, right?
Exactly.
And guys also feed into that
But
too.
I don't care though. Like if I'm with you, I'm with you. I don't care what the fuck you have. But they just
I'm
kinda
African.
don't like
we
that.
care.
they just don't like that, you know?
Yeah.
That's something
Yeah.
I ran into when you like right. Okay, so right now, like let's say I'm talking to a girl,
Yeah.
showing little signs of. They always like look at you in terms of like if you guys are together, what do the two of you both bring
Yeah.
to like. So like the older you get, like when you get into relationships or dating, it becomes harder because like it's not just about bringing yourself. It's like people are looking for what you bring to their life.
Yeah.
And it's like usually for men, it's harder on us because we got to always worry like, oh, do I have enough money to be dating a girl or pursuing her or like.
But girls, we can just be.
Because I have friends who've told me straight up like, yo, my money is so, or I'm not comfortable with the way I'm financially that I don't even
Yeah.
want to approach a girl to talk to her. But
Yeah.
a
See?
girl is not
And I
gonna
get
feel like
that.
that.
I get that. And
Girls
like,
don't have to feel that
I've
way.
been with guys too where I tell them they don't have to fucking like support me. They don't have to buy this for me. And then like one time I was out with a guy and I told him, I was like, I'll get the bill, right?
Yeah.
Because I felt
Oh
bad.
hell
'cause
no!
I no. I felt bad because I know that he wasn't at the level that I was at, and I
Yeah.
knew that before we went out.
Yeah.
I knew that.
Yeah.
So when we went out, and I felt bad. I was gonna pay for everything. He got mad at me, and he was like, "Let me be a fucking man."
Man,
He was like,
aw.
"Let me be a man."
I like him. I like him. See, for me,
I like it.
so for me, like, so I can acknowledge that, yeah, it's messed up, it's unfair.
Yeah.
But personally, to me, like, my man's is taking care of all of that.
No,
bullshit.
that's why I am too.
Like, I can acknowledge it. You know, it sucks, but I'm
Yeah.
sorry, girl. Like,
I-
as an African, like, that's really, like, that's how
I'm
we're
like
raised.
that
Like,
too.
men are the ones that go out and provide for the family.
Yeah. I'm
And
like
that's
that.
just,
I'm like
I'm
that
sorry.
too sometimes, but
It sucks,
sometimes
but I am
just
not paying
I'm
on
just so
fucking- Mm-hmm.
independent and I'm so comfortable with myself too.
Yeah.
Where I have a big ego. I'm not gonna lie, I do have a big ego.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like you know me, I got a big ego.
She buys drinks
Shit,
for me
I
all
buy
the
Dumo.
time.
I buy
Like,
when I go out. I buy Dumo drinks.
Yeah.
Come to think about, I don't think
I
I've ever
would
bought you a
never
drink.
Never.
buy a
You
nigga
buy
a
every
drink.
Every single fucking
Damn,
night.
whatever club you're going to, I want to come. I need some.
Hannah.
I've only
Club
got.
Hannah.
She-
Like that's what I'm saying.
She came back from Saskatoon and I asked her to buy
I
Taco
bought
Bell for
him
me.
Taco Bell.
And then I was like, what's your email? I'll send you the money. She was like,
I was
I don't
like,
need the
no,
money.
yeah,
I was like,
no,
damn,
yeah.
girl.
That's what
Yeah.
I'm saying. Like I'm not trying to brag or trying to sound too like above anybody, but
Yeah.
I'm like really financially stable.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I will never accept money from anybody.
Me,
All the
I will
guys
take
out there,
it.
if
You want to
you
give me
want a
money?
sugar
Give me the
mom,
fucking money.
There's
What is
one
that?
right there.
So for me, I've never been on a date that I couldn't pay for. Do you know what I mean?
You or the guy.
Exactly.
Yeah,
So at the end of the
I-
day,
no,
you
no.
know that you got yourself.
So you
So,
walk
yeah,
with
so
money.
that's
You
for me.
walk
So
with
I
money.
want my man to be
Yes.
paying for the dates, to be buying me gifts, to be doing all of these things. But at the same time, these are things that I can also do for myself. I would
Yeah.
never expect my man to be paying for a date if I
Exactly.
couldn't afford it. Like literally in the past, if somebody asked me out, like let me take you out to dinner, and
Yeah.
I don't have money to cover it, I'm gonna say no.
Why
Like
do
I
you-
have
why
to have
you-
money.
Why are you like that? Are you scared that you feel like he might just dip and then you're like, fuck. I don't
Yeah,
have to-
that's what I'm saying. If I had no money and then we
Yeah.
go on this date and then he decides like, oh, split it. What the fuck do I do if
See,
I didn't have money? Like, are you
I will
done?
never-
So that's why I'm like, if
will
you're a
never go
guy,
somewhere where I don't have money.
yeah. So
Yeah.
that's
I
why
will
it's like, if
never.
you're a guy and you're not financially stable, don't
See,
put
I
yourself
will
in that situation.
never-
You know?
I would never go somewhere where I don't have money. That's
Like-
what I'm saying. I would rather pay for myself when I go out. That's what I'm saying.
Mhm.
I'm so independent. I would
Mhm.
rather pay for me and the guy too.
Mm.
That's just how
That's
Me,
independent
I'm
I
not
am.
doing that. Hell no, I'm not doing that.
That's
Like
fine.
I
That's
can.
you. That's
I
you.
can, but
and I get
no,
it.
I
I
don't
get it. I'm like I know that I'm a very attractive girl. I know I can
Yeah.
get whatever I want from guys,
Yeah.
but I'm just not like that.
Yeah,
I'm just
well,
not.
I like to be pampered.
I'm just not like that.
Yeah. See, there's girls who like to be pampered, and then there's the girls who want
Who
to
are
spoil
independent. Yeah.
and spoil men. Like there's some girls who really like the way you guys like being spoiled. Like they get off by spoiling a guy.
Mhm.
That's how I
Yeah,
am
so
too.
like that's what I'm saying.
My
Like for
love
me, it's vice
language-
versa too.
My love language is
Giving?
with anybody is by buying gifts. Even
maybe I
not-
should date you.
Not just in a relationship, when it's with family, if it's
Yeah.
with like a best friend, if it's with
Yeah.
friends, anybody. My love language. That's why I bought you Taco Bell, bro.
Mm.
My love
Aw.
language is just
Yeah.
I like
buying
like
people
that.
shit.
Taco
Yeah.
Bell. I don't know how Dumo can eat that. Shit's nasty. to
It
me.
is
Taco
good.
I
Bell.
brought it back from
Taco Bell is
Saskatoon.
good.
And he ate that
wanted,
shit
he
cold,
wanted
huh?
it.
Yeah.
It was cold. He
It was-
fucking.
Do that,
He
Dumo.
It's the thought that counts. It's the thought that counts, you know?
Literally though,
No,
but
but I
that's my
fucking love
love
that.
language is just
Yeah.
buying people shit.
What's yours?
What's my love language?
Your love
I think
language.
I'm more of a
Receiving
receiver.
shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got that. We got that.
I'm
we
a
got
receiver.
that.
No, but see, the thing is though, so like early on in my relationships, especially, like I do be doing the most too. Like
Mm.
I spend money on my dude, like 100%,
Mhm.
because that's what I expect. Do you know what I
Mhm.
mean? Like I'm not saying like, oh, I want to be pampered, I want to be spoiled, but then I'm just chilling back and not doing shit too. I
Yeah.
do it back too. Like you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? So like yeah, I'm gonna spend on
Me
you, you spend on me.
too.
Like
So you'd
So-
buy
so
you'd
the
buy your man a
last-
PS5.
No,
yeah, I
can you guys
would, but
wanna
damn,
know
that shit is
something crazy?
expensive.
You guys wanna know something
But I
crazy,
would,
right?
yeah.
So the last guy that I was with, right? So before me and him started dating, he wanted this pair of shoes, right? So I looked it up and it said they were $500. So this was before me and him started dating, but we were like already, you know, whatever.
Yeah.
We were thick, kind of, I guess.
hmm
They're $500. So I was like, I'll get them for you then. So I waited a couple weeks. I went to go order them on like fucking Goat, and that shit came up to like $1,200. So I was like,
Damn.
he really wanted them though. Like he really
Yeah.
wanted them. I was like, alrighty, I'm just gonna get them for him, and I'm not even gonna tell him. I'm just gonna surprise him.
That's
So I
nice.
ordered that shit $1,200. Once they got to the border, because I don't know if you ever ordered from Goat, but
Mhm.
once that shit gets to customs, they charge you an extra amount.
Based on the
So
price.
it was an extra $300. So I paid
Shit.
Damn.
$1,500 total for these fucking pair of shoes.
Was it
Damn.
your,
I want to
your
go
guy?
like this.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Lucky guy.
It was this dude.
Damn.
$1,500 for a pair of shoes. It was
Mhm.
the fucking like the Black Cats or whatever, the fucking
Yeah.
Jordan Black Cats. Yeah.
Mhm.
And then anyways, so I was like $1,500 for one pair of shoes. So I was like, whatever. I'm not even gonna mention it. Like I don't care. Like money to me, money doesn't
Have you ever
matter.
got something in return?
This is what I'm getting at.
Yeah.
So this was months ago when I bought him these shoes, right?
Yeah.
And then anyways, I was like, so when me and him finally started dating, and then I told him, like, I got really fucking drunk this one night and I was like crying on the phone to him. And I was like, babe, I was like, I really want this Versace bathrobe. I was like, but it costs like $800. He deadass, he transferred me $800 right that second. And I got this
Mhm.
Versace bathrobe.
That's what's up.
Mhm.
That's what's up.
yes.
That's what's up.
That's
Hey,
what's
so,
up.
me personally, I have a problem giving them money like that.
he just,
Yeah.
I will buy the shit, but I
but
don't like giving
no,
cash.
Same.
he
I don't
trusts
like
me.
giving cash.
He
It's
trusts
just,
me.
it's just
It's
weird.
He
different.
trusts
It just
me
feels
so
like I'm
much though.
paying you to like.
And I even got
Pay
pictures.
me.
I
I'm
know,
just
I did,
right.
though. But he trusted me so much because he knows how badly I wanted it though.
Yeah.
So
Mhm.
he dead ass at that moment he transferred that money and I ordered that shit right that
You
second.
still got the robe?
I do. I even have pictures of it. It's a pink Versace
Yeah.
bathrobe. I dead ass.
Nice.
I can show you guys pictures
After
of
the
it too.
podcast, you gotta
Yeah,
show us the
I
pictures.
will.
Yeah.
But that was all him. He dead ass
Probably
like you
trying to put it
know.
on the screen.
Yeah. You want to put it on the screen?
Yeah, I want to be in a place where I can spend $1,200 on my
No.
nigga. But yo,
I still
my bank
spent-
account will cry, my nigga. Like,
I still spent more on him, I think. But at the end of the day, that's money doesn't matter to me. It's
Yeah.
just like you know.
yeah.
Like
Well,
I said, my love language is like buying things for people,
Mhm.
and when somebody even spends like $1 on me, that means a fucking lot to me. Like
Yeah.
that really does.
Yeah.
Wait, so did you guys ever live together at a point?
No, never. We didn't.
So you've
even,
never lived with a man?
No.
Oh, so you don't
No,
even
she's
know.
never
Hell
dated.
No, hell
I mean,
no,
like,
hell no. I
living-
would never.
You would never live with a man?
Hell
Yeah, me too. I wouldn't live with a
Not
man.
unless we're married.
Uh-huh.
Oh, shit.
Me too.
Wait, so even your little thing now, you would not move in at all?
Fuck no.
No.
Put a ring on that bitch first.
No.
Are you okay?
No, I would
Ooh.
move in with him.
Like,
I would move in with him if I knew he would act right.
Okay.
If I knew he would act right, but right now he's not ready for that. You know?
oh. Now, for me, it's not about like, oh, do I like whatever. It's more of like, we're dating, right? Like, you're my boyfriend. Like, you can come over at my house and fucking stay for a week. I can
Yeah,
go to your house
same
for
thing.
fucking month. But, sir, I need to have my
Own
I
space.
need
You
to have
need
my
your
own
own
shit.
space,
Until
yeah.
you are committed to make
get
me your
that,
wife,
yeah.
then I'm gonna move that bitch.
That's
you know
what
what
I'm
saying?
saying. Unless me and
yeah.
the guy are actually about to get married, I
Yeah.
will not move in
Yeah,
with
I'm
the
not
guy.
moving in.
I
with
call
that.
it. I call that
Never.
breakup insurance because like you never know what's going to happen.
Exactly.
Like,
I'm telling
the last thing I
you.
want is for a girl to tell me, "Get the fuck out
Now
of my
that
house,"
you
like,
say
and then I'm homeless. Like fuck that.
Now
no.
that you say
like,
that,
I would literally
then
move
I
in with a
will
girl.
not get into a relationship unless they give me a deposit first. Like I'm tired. I'm tired of guys wasting my fucking time. time, honestly.
Somebody said I saw something on was it Facebook? They said okay, they're gonna get a jar and then they're gonna put like $200 in it every single month, and whoever fucks up or something, like the other person gets money.
Exactly. There you go.
Do that.
Exactly.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
Because I mean, I do fuck up sometimes, but I will never cheat.
Mhm.
And I feel like cheating is like the ultimate
That's
deal
where
breaker.
you draw the line. That's like, okay,
Exactly.
this is way too
And
much. Fuck
I've
that.
never done that. So every relationship I've been in, the guy has always cheated.
Mm.
You know?
Black men don't cheat.
Black men don't cheat.
Men
Don't
do
get me
cheat.
started.
Men
Don't
do
get me
cheat.
started.
Yeah,
Black
no,
men
black
cheat
men
the
don't
most. Black men cheat the
That
most.
wasn't me. That was drunk me.
Nah, black men cheat. First
Yeah,
of
that
all,
wasn't me. That was
that's
my
like
alter
that's
ego.
like a white person being like, I'm not racist. The fact that you need to say that is the
Speaking
issue.
of that-
So black men being like black men don't cheat, that's because you guys cheat the most.
Speaking of that, do you guys have a
You
preference
can't cheat
in
if
like?
you're single, though.
Do you guys?
I
have
didn't
a-
say you.
No, in
No.
general, most black men are kind of like single,
No,
just have
but
situations.
Single.
Speaking
Ish.
of like,
Okay, no, are
speaking
you
of,
single?
Like,
Like she knows you're single, and you know you're single, or are you single but she thinks you guys are dating? Like, you know what I'm saying? So no,
That's a good question. Let's come to
Yeah.
that. What were you gonna say? Speaking of
you
what?
know, but I was gonna say, speaking of this shit, because you said black man, this, that, whatever. I was gonna say, speaking of that, do you guys have a preference when it comes to like ethnicities or
For girls?
anything?
Yeah,
For
black
girls.
men only.
That's what I'm saying.
Black men only.
That's what I'm on too.
I don't.
Yeah,
like
I have
that.
a preference.
I need my
I
kids to
would-
be blacky black.
I would tell my mans all the time, I'm
So,
only into
only
black
black.
guys. So I would have
Yeah.
like white guys. I'd have
But
like
like when
Indian
girls
guys.
say that, it's usually just because of the dick, though, be honest.
No, it's
but
not, because not all black
It's
men
literally
have.
Not all black guys have a
No,
big dick.
they
So,
don't.
okay,
I've
what,
been
when
with-
you say black guys, why is
I've been
it just the
with
skin?
I've been with black guys that have fucking like shrimps. Like honest to God.
Oh my
Wait, okay, so
gosh.
why is it that you? So for me,
Because
like
I
I'm
don't
black
know.
and I like me, so I want my nigga to look
I
black
like
too.
you.
Huh?
I like you. Like you're prettier than fucking like.
Wait, are you bi to Captain?
No, that's not
no,
what she's
no,
saying.
no.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, so for me, it's not really like a question
I
as
don't
why
know.
I'm
Yeah, you're black,
into
so
black.
it's like,
That's
but
what-
you- why
so
do you
yeah,
only
for
say
you,
black
why do
only?
you?
Yeah, why do you like black?
Okay,
Why do you
I'm
only
not.
like black?
I'm not physically attracted to white men, and I'm native, so I'm not physically attracted to native men either.
Why?
I don't know. I'm just not.
Yeah.
What
For
about
me-
Métis? Like the mix.
I don't know. It would have to be like something fucking like spectacular. I don't know.
Yeah.
For me, it's just always been.
Spectacular.
It's just always been black men.
Yeah.
I'm not saying I'm attracted to every single black guy I meet. It's just for me. It's just
Yeah.
black men.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think
I mean,
that's
black
okay
kings,
too. Like,
they got that
honestly,
sauce.
Yeah.
Like I've been with
Even
some
like black girls,
Mm-hmm.
like if like you sitting here right now, I think I would get a lot long better with you than if like I'm not being racist than if a white girl was sitting
But
here.
how? What does that have to do with my skin color?
I
though?
don't know. That's what I'm saying.
No, but
I
it
don't
doesn't.
know.
Is what I'm saying.
I don't know.
If I was white and I had the same personality, then you would be
well,
just
if
as cool.
you had the same personality, then
That's
yeah.
what I'm saying. So my
Yeah.
skin color has nothing to do with
But
it.
from my experiences, like I get along better with like
Yeah.
just.
It's just because we don't fuck with white people like
I
that. That's what
feel-
she's trying
I
to say.
feel-
Just say
That's probably
that.
what it is.
In general, I
That's
feel like it's
So
probably
all
what
okay.
it
your
is.
peoples were black, your mans, like your guys.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What's your preference, Dumo? Like you're too quiet. What's your
Ooh,
preference of women?
So first of all, I go for the personality.
Mm.
Yeah, that's bullshit.
Yeah, I'm glad you said
I'm
that.
I'm capping. Okay, well, here's the thing though. Like, I feel like before I tell you what my personality, what my preference is, I feel like it's okay for you to be attracted to a certain kind
Anybody,
of people,
yeah.
and
of
it doesn't
course.
mean that you're biased or you're like
Exactly.
prejudiced or whatever. It just means that like there's white girls who would only date white guys, and there's white
Exactly.
girls who would only date black guys, and like
And I
there's
get
nothing
that.
wrong
I
with that.
get
Like I
that.
have girls who tell me like you're a cool guy, Dumo. I love you. You're amazing. It's just like
I'm just
personally,
not attracted to
I'm
you.
not attracted
Yeah.
to you. I just like my man white, and that's okay.
Mhm.
Like I'm never gonna be like, oh, fucking racist. Like no,
Mhm.
like you do
Never,
you. Like
never.
me, in my history, most of the girls that I've been with are white.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't mean that I wouldn't date a black
Okay,
girl.
so I feel like I should just state this. I'm half white and I'm half native.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just not, because white guys remind me of my dad. So I'm
Mm.
not attracted to white guys.
Oh.
And I'm from a native culture. I'm just not attracted to native guys.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
I get along very greatly with black people, like black
Yeah.
culture. That's just who I fit in with the most, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like black guys are just very, very like attractive.
It's the
black
melanin.
people,
It's
not-
the
not-
melanin.
not
I'm
just-
telling you.
Not just black
It's
guys, but
chocolate.
black
It's-
girls
it's a
too.
chocolate
Yeah.
Black
thing,
girls
you know?
too. I just get along with like the black
Anyway,
culture.
Dumo has to tell us because I don't know.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I just had to say that. I didn't
Mhm.
want anybody thinking I was like
Let's not
prejudiced or
focus
anything.
on me
Oh, no,
here.
no.
You know, this
No,
is
we
like-
are. We are.
No, what do you mean?
You barely talked all the last whole fucking Alrighty, what did you say? You're attracted to who? What's her
I
name
feel,
again?
I feel like this is going to come back and bite me in the ass.
Alrighty, let's do it. Let's do it though.
Okay, I've dated people from all over. Like I've dated black girls, I've dated white girls, I've dated native girls, I've dated Spanish girls, I've dated Chinese girls, right? So for me, you gotta be fucking sex. Like I gotta be physically attracted to you first
Mhm.
before I am even talking about the emotional. And it turns out that for some reason, whatever it is, usually the white girls get closer to me before the black girls. It doesn't mean the black girls don't. It's
Mhm.
just for whatever reason, like I'm more attracted to white girls than black girls. But the most amazing relationships that I've had have come with people who are black.
I get
It's
that.
just that for whatever reason, I get attracted first to the white girl
Of course
before
you
the
do.
black girl, and then
Yeah.
somehow maybe it's because we're black and she's black, and then I just feel more connected because she knows the struggle and everything, and then I just like get more emotionally attached.
Because you're attracted to white girls. That's the thing. That's okay to say that.
Yeah, exactly. But like honestly, like I feel like in the end, everybody, if you say love is all about the heart and the emotions or whatever, you're fucking lying. Like honestly, like, that's cap.
Deadass.
Like you gotta be physically attracted to someone first.
Mhm.
And I think that's very important. You know, you have to have some level of physical attraction before you actually like go into the emotional attraction. So it's totally fine to say, yeah, I'm attracted to only black guys. I'm attracted to only white girls. Like there's nothing wrong with that, you know. And once
You
you,
love
get
who
that,
you love. You
yeah,
love who you
exactly.
love.
And once you get that physical
There's
part
no
out,
there's no color, there's no race, there's no
yeah. It
like,
doesn't mean you
whatever.
couldn't date. Like I've had girls who say, you know what, I usually wouldn't date a black guy, but you're just fucking
It
amazing.
just happens, right?
Because it's too mobile.
I get
Whatever.
that. I get that though.
For me, it's like people's reasons behind are always the craziest. But like for me, I prefer black men, right? Because I
Me
am a black
too,
woman.
me too.
But that's not to say that I'm not attracted to any other.
Anybody, that's
Yeah.
Like
okay.
I've seen some Asians where I'm like, damn. I've seen some
Me too.
white people. Like first of all, I came here in Canada when I was 9. There was
Yeah.
like no black people here, bro. So I'm like the only black fucking person in my class. So I'm
Damn.
surrounded by white.
Me too.
So I've been attracted to
Yeah.
whites, right? But
Yeah.
for me personally, like to
When
get
you
into a
grew up,
relationship,
yeah,
I would prefer to be with someone who resembles me.
exactly.
Is what I'm saying. But I've also been with white people. I've
Me
been
too.
with Asian people.
See, when
like
I
that,
was
it's not
growing
like a question of like, you know what I'm saying? Like just in the relationship
Yeah.
aspect, I want my man's. Because imagine, what
With
if
the
I get pregnant? I
melanin.
want my kids to be blacky black. Like, you know what I
Me
mean?
too, though.
So,
like when I grew
your
up,
kids are
I
not
grew
gonna
up.
be blacky black.
No, I want my kids to be blacky black.
They're not gonna be blacky black. When I
They
say
might
blacky
be-
black, I'm talking about like
I know both.
dark
both,
skin is me, like that.
both.
Your kids are gonna be like light, so that's not blacky black. That's
That's blackish.
caramel black.
It's blackish.
That's
I'm
blackish.
Blackish.
Right.
I'm
But yeah,
cool
when I'm saying like
blackish.
blacky black, I'm talking like black, like not like
black,
black.
like full black.
Yeah. Like
I get-
my kids have to look like me or
Okay,
darker.
but I'm like native. I'm like native. They might be a little more than blackish. Like
Well, that's true.
Yeah.
They could be like, yeah, I guess so. That's true.
they
But-
won't be lights. They might be a little darker. You
What
know?
about you, Dwight? What are you attracted to?
Well, yeah. What is your actual like, preference? Not
okay.
what you think you're gonna end up, but what is your
I
preference
don't
right
really
now?
have a type, but like my
I don't
overall
got a type
preference
either. My
is
type is black, and that's it.
My
my
type is
preference is like
tall,
brown
like-
skin, brown skin,
Brown
like
skin.
brown
Yeah.
girls.
But like,
Brown
what's
girls.
the so it just has to
Brown
be not
looks skin
white.
like his
Basically,
skin.
not white
Like-
then, right?
Not white, not
No,
black, but
What would you
brown.
say is brown though?
I have no problem with white. Okay, brown's like from India
Or like,
I
Or
thought
like-
you were talking
or
about
like-
skin.
or like light skin.
or light skinned
black
girls, like
girls.
half black cross. That's like
Like
I'm-
caramel.
Yeah, that
what
grabs
do you
my eye.
like?
But like
Asian girls, like
Asians are alright.
like Native Americans.
That sounds more
like,
light skin, what you're
Exactly.
naming. Because
Spanish-
brown skin is literally
Spanish-
me.
Spanish girls have
So
that brown
Indian
skin I'm
and
talking about.
Spanish, like Hispanic.
Yeah, like
I
anything
guess
with
you can
brown
say?
skin that looks foreign. That's me.
Oh,
That
okay.
looks
But
foreign.
like
That
a
looks
white girl,
foreign.
I've been with white girls before, and honestly, I can say being a black man with a white girl is hard. The barrier crossing is really hard. Like a white girl just doesn't get where the black guy comes from. Like I was clashing constantly with my white girls just because we have different beliefs.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I'm black,
Different
she's white.
experiences.
Yeah, like it just is hard.
Yeah.
And
I
like,
really
what
like
else?
that
what
last
else?
statement.
Like, go into more. Like what
Like what?
else?
Like, what?
Like you said, you're clashing constantly. Like about what?
Yeah,
Was
just
it
like
just cultural
beliefs. Like the way
differences?
I viewed shit, she viewed shit a different way
Mhm.
because she's clearly raised like with a
Yeah.
whole family, both parents, brother, whatever.
Yeah.
And
And
I'm
you
a
didn't grow up like that.
Nah, I'm a single mom, black kid growing up. I see the world completely different,
from
her.
what she does.
Yeah. And then
Yeah.
again, like
Mhm.
with the kids thing, now that I'm older, I do think about, before I even start talking to someone, I think about the part where it's like, what would the kids look like?
Mhm.
That's the
What
thing
would the
for me
kids
now.
look like? Yeah.
like
See, I don't know. Like, I don't know how you.
But
guys
no, wait,
feel
let me
about
follow.
that.
Let me follow what he was just saying because
Yeah.
it works really good. So, like for me, my biggest reason, just like I said, I'm attracted to anybody that's tall, nice built. Like, come on now,
Mhm.
you don't have to be black. But the reason I
Yeah.
choose to be in relationships with black men is because I never want to have to explain to you with how I feel. Like the way the world
Yeah.
works, right?
True.
A lot of white people can't understand why somebody is upset about something
Yeah.
or something happened like the whole George Floyd stuff or the recently the Calgary. They
Yeah.
might be like, well, like, why do you see it that way? And I don't want to have to explain that. Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean? So I like my people black because you
You just get it.
you
You
get
just
it.
get
I don't
it,
even have to
yeah.
say
Same
it.
with my people.
I don't
Like
have
the
to say
whole
it.
residential school thing.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Same with my people.
And then also, I'm also very pro-black that I've had conversations where like it sounds like I'm attacking white people like mad, which
Yeah.
I
No.
am, but it's coming from a
It
place
is.
of like we're having this conversation.
Exactly.
But if I'm in a relationship with a white man and then I
Yeah.
sit there, I'm like fucking white people, like it doesn't make
See?
sense. You
And
know what
that's
I
what I'm
mean?
saying.
And I never want to
Like
have
I
to
said
like deal
earlier,
with that.
I'm not racist against white people. I just have a lot of animosity, towards the things that they've done in the past to
white
my
people are cool though. I just
Well,
Yeah.
no,
don't
I
wanna
have a
bash
lot of
them
white
up.
friends. I have
Me
a lot
too,
of white
I have
friends.
white
I just think that white girls.
They've never done nothing wrong to me, but it's just in the past, white people
Like
have
I
done
want
my
white
people
girls
wrong.
out there who are like into black guys to realize
Oh,
that
for
like
real though, I know a lot
the
of white
culture
girls that
behind
know.
black.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
don't just go for a black guy just because you're attracted to him. Like,
Yeah.
because it's
I
hard.
go
like,
for
Or just
black
to
guys
piss
because
off
I'm
your
attracted.
parents.
I go for black guys because I'm attracted to black guys.
Yeah.
I'm not attracted to white guys at all. I can say that right now.
Mhm.
Facts.
I'm not attracted to native guys, even though I'm half native. I'm a half white.
so you're
But
saying
so this
there's
is
no
the
way
thing.
there would be a white girl out there who would fuck.
I'm
you?
not saying that. I'm just saying I'm attracted to black guys, so that's
Yeah.
what I typically go
So,
for.
wait, so you've never fucked a white guy at all?
Of course I
Oh,
have.
okay.
Of course I have. I fucked white guys. I fucked native guys. I fucked black
Asian?
guys. I fucked an Asian guy too. I fucked an East Indian.
Oh, world traveler.
So
over
that's
here.
where the whole attraction thing kind of like you have to be careful with how you're saying it because like there's no way you can be like my type is black or my type is white because you're not attracted to their skin,
Just
is
certain-
it?
Yeah, it's
It's
not
like-
the skin.
Because it's
I
like
think
if
it's
you're
the
nicely
personality.
built
It's the
and you're
person
tall
behind
I think
that.
and I
it's
like
the
the way you
personality.
look and blah
Yeah.
blah blah blah
Hold
blah.
on.
Right?
Like that.
I
Have
think
you
it's
ever
the
fucked someone you're not
personality.
attracted to?
No.
I
have.
have.
I feel like every girl has.
Yeah, like you've never.
I feel like every woman
And
has.
I
Like,
have- okay,
how do you
and I
fuck somebody you're
fucked-
not attracted to? Like, I just don't. How do you even enjoy that?
Okay.
How did this even happen?
I fucked with.
So you think he's ugly? But
No. I fucked
I have
guys.
a great example, but I can't say it on
I
here.
have like
It's
fucked
possible.
guys. I fucked guys that I was not like feeling it, but like not that I'm not saying that they were ugly. I'm just saying I wasn't feeling it, but I still
Yeah.
just did it just to do it.
Mm.
And like it's not even the fact that they like had like shrimps or whatever. I just still did it.
Wait,
And
what's
then-
a shrimp? What would you guys consider a shrimp?
I don't know what I
Something
was,
small.
Something small, yeah.
Because you know how small a shrimp is.
Yeah.
Damn.
They could still have
Something's-
like fucking like big ones, and then you're still not feeling it after. So after that shit happens, you move on.
Touch down on that subject some more. What do you mean by that?
Gotta come back
What
to
do you
that
mean
topic.
by
We
Like
gotta-
just because you
we
have.
gotta come
so
back to that topic.
what she's
later.
saying is just because you have a big something doesn't mean
It
you know how to
doesn't
use
mean-
it.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
fucked.
So you
I
gotta know
fucked
what you're
guys-
doing still.
I have fucked guys with fucking big ones, and
And it's still
it's
like,
just you ain't feeling
Pumping.
it, you know.
Now I'm just in pain for whites.
Literally.
Yeah.
You just ain't feeling it, then it's like nah, it's all
Yeah.
good. You just move on,
Mhm.
you know. It doesn't matter about your size. Literally, it doesn't. Even if you
Oh,
love
size.
somebody,
I was told size.
no,
does matter.
it
I think
does to
size
me.
matters
I
to
mean,
me.
a little bit, but it kind of
Size
doesn't
matters
to me.
to an extent, I think.
It does to an extent. If
Yeah.
you're small and you can't feel it, then obviously it fucking matters.
Yeah.
Mhm.
If you're literally so small you can't feel it, and you don't get pleasure from it, then yeah, like
Mhm.
obviously,
Has that happened to you?
yes, it has.
Well, how would you deal with that?
I move on.
Damn.
So you told the guy like, yo,
I've told the guy like
and
no,
how did he take that?
Guys, you know it's so crazy.
not good.
I've been in a situation like that, right? First of all, this guy, black, the nigga was 6'3", and he was nicely built. So when I saw him, I say, wow,
he
like
was
my
small?
type.
You like
My guy.
oh!
Let me tell you, I could put the whole thing in my mouth. How the fuck do I do that? Like, how is that possible that the whole thing is...
Damn,
That's crazy.
Was he
So-
on go though?
Huh?
Was he real on go? Or
Was he
just
good?
on go? Like, was he hard?
Yeah, like he was hard. Like it was just fucking small type shit. And then I didn't say nothing, right? Because like that's fucked up. But the thing is, I went to her, I say, bro, you know that nigga? We were, and I like, I'm telling her about this shit.
So
and
you
then,
pieced out or what?
what do you mean
or did
peace
you
out?
finish?
Like,
Did
of
you-
course we finish. I can't
What the fuck? You finished?
Like,
Wait,
what are
you
you gonna
fucked
do?
him?
Right? Like,
Wait,
are you
like,
gonna
are you
stop
just
in
gonna
the
like
middle?
just
You
walk out?
fucked him?
Yeah, like you just like we continued. Like I mean, the head game was still on point. Still,
Yeah.
like you know what I mean.
Yeah.
But the dick was small as fuck. So we finished and everything. And then like I tell my friend about it, and
Yeah.
then she was in a relationship. So that guy knew that guy. So
Yeah.
I tell him I'm roasting this nigga, and then she tells her mans. Her mans went and told him, "Yo, that girl thought your team." And then he comes up to me and he was like hurt, like totally understandable.
I
Because
get
I was
that,
roasting,
though. I
and he
get
was
that.
like, he was like, oh, it's all about like how I work and stuff like that. And it's like, yeah, that's true. But when it's that small, there's nothing.
Did you tell him that though?
No, I didn't. I was just like, oh, sorry, man.
Yeah.
Like, my
Yeah.
bad.
You don't
Like, that's
wanna
fucked
tell a
up.
guy that shit, right?
No, that's
you
rude,
don't. Yeah,
man.
that is
I'm not
rude.
gonna tell a
That
nigga,
is
yo, what is
rude.
that? Like, nah.
Yeah, but
yeah, the shit was
no,
small.
I get that
6'3",
though.
nice
Yeah.
built, man. Like I said, I like my niggas, like
Exactly. You
6'4",
think that
6'3".
you automatically think that a fucking bigger guy is gonna.
But yeah, like let me
Yeah.
tell you, not all black men got that.
That's what I'm saying. Not all black guys do, but
All black Caribbean men do though.
oh, who's Caribbean though? Who's Caribbean?
He's Caribbean. He's
That's what I
Caribbean.
say.
All right, well,
Actually, I'm pretty sure. What is it like Congo or something? They like made
They have
that
the
list.
biggest
They have
dicks
the
in the
biggest
world, I
dicks.
think, yeah.
Yeah,
Who?
Congo.
Wait, what?
Congo.
Congolese
Congolese
guys.
man. That's in
That's
Africa.
it's in Africa.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I think
If a guy tells you he's from Congo, you'd be like,
Oh.
Ugh.
I've only been with Somalians,
hello.
so
Hello.
Okay.
You wanna be what?
I've only been with Somalians. So
Somalians.
Do you say that proudly?
I'm kinda, yeah. I mean, they haven't let me down so far. So
Yeah.
Good job, guys.
Yeah. Shout out to all my Somali guys.
Exactly. Shout out to my exes.
I'm dead.
All right. Well, after party gang, we're gonna continue this conversation later. Thank you so much, Hannah and Teresa Marie, for coming on this podcast with us. If you need their social handles, it'll be in the description. If you're on iTunes and Spotify, it'll be in the description. If you're on YouTube, it'll be in the description. So make sure you give them a like. Make sure you give them a follow. Make sure you hit on them if you want to.
No, I got her, man. Let's calm down.
I'm single, so
Yo, you know what's crazy? Let me just add this. All the girls who's like, I have a man.
Yeah.
The man goes away, the warmer it gets. Remember that.
The what?
The warmer it gets,
The
man
warmer
goes on-
it gets.
Summer,
Why
hot
don't
girl
I get
summer,
it?
baby, hot
summer's
girl
coming.
summer.
Like, you're gonna see all these
Hot
little
girl
COVID
summer.
winter relationships. COVID's
Yeah.
kind of done. It's gonna
I'm
fizzle
dead.
out.
I literally
Baby,
said that. I feel like
I'm
every
here for you.
girl.
Hot girl summer, I'm here for you.
I feel like every girl
No, I believe
right
in my
now, all
relationships.
the whole once
believe
once
in
it
my
gets
I
to
believe in my
summer,
man.
Marie's man. Don't
We're gonna
let her
have
down.
we're gonna have
Don't.
a hot girl summer, hot boy
With
summer
the mans,
together.
with the
Together.
mans, with the
Yeah.
mans, all
I
right.
feel like once
get that.
once the spring starts coming,
Mhm.
the whole in you starts defrosting.
No, no.
Bruh, the whole in me been gone. Like it's been gone. I was
The whole
18
in
years
me-
old. I'm 21
The
now.
whole in me is 24/7. So what
Oh!
you get, what you see is what you get.
Damn,
What you see
I
is
like her
what. Who
already.
the fuck was that?
All right, well,
Oh, that's a good.
this is the end of the.
Alrighty. I was like, who
Thank
the fuck?
you, after
Thanks for
party
coming.
gang.
Thanks for having me.
All right.
Have a good day. Woo, woo.
Hi.